Hi to everyone and welcome back in this new video. In this video we're going to look at an alternative method of making money online by exploiting the world of cryptocurrencies. Surely you have heard about copy trading. It's a very clever method of approaching trading without having any trading skills. At this point you will surely think I'm talking bullshit, but I'm not. In fact, there are innovative platforms that give you the opportunity to copy the trades of professional traders. So you can understand that these traders are incentivized to perform well, otherwise they too will not earn from this activity. Before going to see how to can earn from copy trading, I would like to say that this video are an information purpose only and don't represent investment advice. Perfect, now let's get on the computer because we have a lot to see. The platform we are going to look today is BITGET. If you don't know what it's a centralized cryptocurrency exchange. It's basically like a broker but deals in cryptocurrencies. It's a very secure platform because as you can see, it has over 5 million active users and over 350 tradable assets. One thing that makes the platform safe for users is definitely the proof of reserves, which is nothing more than a certified proof of blockchain that our funds deposit on the platform are safe. As we said in the intro of this video, there is a possibility to copy the operation of a professional traders. To do this, we will take advantage of the copy trade section of BITGET's platform. We simply go to the top of the page and scroll to the copy trading section. At this point, we will be in the main section. At the time of writing, 4.8 million people are using this copy trading service. As you can see, we have two types of copy trading, the futures trading and the spot grid trading. For this guide, I want to show you the future trading strategies. We are going to copy traders who operate in derivatives market. The interesting things about BITGET is that a trader can trade cryptocurrency, but at the same time can also trade in traditional markets, all in the same trading strategies. As you can see in the BITGET interface, there are several sections that we can use to find a trader. For example, there is the trending section where it shows us the top performance over the last 7 days. Instead, there is a section that I personally like the most, conservative traders, where it shows us all those traders who have a very low appetite for risk and aim for long-term gain. In fact, you have to be very careful when following a trader because if you choose a trader who is too risky, you can risk burning your entire capital. At this point, let us look in detail at what parameter we need to take into consideration in order to choose a trader who can make us money through copy trading. Let us click, for example, on this trader, namely Crypto Green. On the left-hand side, it gives us some very important statistics on the performance of this trader over the course of time. As we can see, this trader has 42% ROI over the last 180 days. So I would say a pretty good performance and above all not too risky. Further to the right, we have the cumulative earnings, which at the moment I am recording corresponds to just under $2,000. An important thing to evaluate in the account assets section, in this case it corresponds to about $6.5K, which is very positive because it means that it trades with an important capital. If you see a too low capital here, I would say be very careful because it is probably not a serious trader. Instead, with a very high capital, the trader has an incentive to work seriously, otherwise he will lose a large amount of money. Then another figure is to consider is the number of copiers, which is the amount of people copying this trader. The higher the number, the more likely is it to be a reliable trader in the long time. Risk reward is very important metric. Personally, I never follow any trader who has a risk reward above 3 because they have too high risk management in my opinion. Let's continue with the data and see a very important metric, which is the win ratio. In this case, we have about 82% of position closing profit, which is not too bad. I want to warn you against all of traders who have a metric above 95%, because there is probably something wrong with them. But don't worry, we will see this topic later together. Continuing with this metric, let's look at the number of traders won and those close with losses. The higher this number, the more reliable the trader. This is because it means we have a bigger history to evaluate the trader. Moving to the right, we can see the asset account, which is the time-based performance of the trader's portfolio. It always recommended looking at the highest possible time frame and especially check that we don't have any big spikes downwards and it's fairly constant growth. Going below, we can check performance and risk assessment. Very important is to check which asset the trader is going to trade. I personally prefer to follow traders who trade Bitcoin or Ethereum and a few other altcoins. This is for the simple reason of the low liquidity that altcoins have. Returning with an upward view, there is a very important metric that we need to check before following a trader. Perhaps the most important metrics. The first section in the question is a trade history, and from this section we can see all the closed trades of the trader. The thing you need to check is that there are not too many closed trades with losses, and above all that they respect the statistic we saw earlier. But the most important section by far is the current position section. This section is nothing more than a section that allows us to check in real time all open position that the trader currently have. As I told you before, if the statistics show a win rate that is too high, perhaps above 95%, it may be that the statistics are distorted. This happens when a trader lets his position run at loss to match by not closing them. But by doing so, he will certainly burn the accounts of the people following him in the long time. Be very careful. So, pay a lot of attention to these things, and especially if you see open position with a very high drawdown that have been open for a long time, don't follow the trader under any circumstance. Once we have checked this statistic, we need to do one of the last things before we starting following the trader. Scrolling up, we can see that under the name, he always issue risk management advice for those who want to follow him. I recommend to follow the advice to the letter. For example, this trader recommends a margin entry per position of 2% with a maximum leverage of 5%. Now that we understand how to find a serious and profitable trader, let's look in detail how to follow him. At the top right of the page, we find the copy button. We click it and it opens the copy settings. In this case, if we want to follow this trader with $1,000, we have to set the margin at 2% per trade. That is $20. Now, all we have to do is click on copy now, and that's it. Our portfolio will copy automatically without doing anything. Obviously, if we want to use the copy trading section on BITGET, we need to have some funds on the wallet. In fact, now, let's see how to deposit on BITGET. In the top right-hand corner, we have to hover over the wallet icon. At this point, we click on deposit. All we need to do is select the crypto we want to deposit. I recommend to deposit USDT because for this type of these strategies, we need USDT to operate in copy trading. Then select the network we want to use for deposit. For this test, we choose, for example, TRC20, that are the Tron network. As you can see, the address number of our portfolio where our fund will be deposited will appear. Be sure to select during the deposit the standard futures account as the deposit main account, so that when our funds arrive, they will already be available for copy trading. At this point, we are fully operational to earn from BITGET copy trading. In this video, we have seen in detail how to earn money through BITGET copy trading. It's not over yet. In fact, if you sign up through the link I leave below in description, in addition to a bonus on your deposit, you will get a 10% discount on your trading fee for life. If you want a bonus and the fee discount, I recommend to sign up via the link in description. If you haven't already done so, please support the channel by leaving a like and subscribe to it. For subscriber, we will see you in the next video.